Hi, I'm Elena Chapman and I'm founder of Soul Manifesto. And if you like these videos or this video, you can like it or you subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. And if you know someone else who could value this, then please share it out to them or at least raise their interest because we're all about helping. And today I'm talking about rhythm. And you know, rhythm is, well, you know rhythm. Anybody who's danced to music knows rhythm, right? But what about rhythm in the universe? And it's actually a universal law that there's rhythm, and there is. We have rhythm in our daily life or with our lives. You know, when we're born and then we die after the rhythm. That's all one thing. We get married, we have children, the children move away. We have our career, then we retire. There are all sorts of rhythms in our life. There's also rhythm in the daily life, but we have become immune to that and not to our best interest. You know, we get so busy with the to-do list, the having to achieve, having that goal to go after, having that have to make the money, have to feed the kids, get them to school, get them dressed, get them this and that for their projects. We just get into the busyness of life, have to get to the yoga, have to get to the exercise, we get so busy doing. And it's actually gotten to be that's where we need to be. We can't stop. And when we stop, we don't know what to do with ourselves. We have to turn on the TV. We have to look on our Facebook 100 times. We cannot get ourselves quiet enough to find the rhythm. And thus, what has happened is we are out of sync with the rhythm of the universe. And what does this do? It causes strife. It causes us to suddenly always cause resistance to the flow of life, always trying to cause resistance with our stress, with our worry, with trying to have plan A, B, and C all intact. And what happens is we lose sight of being in the rhythm and the flow while we're attaining something. And that's why we get so much more sickness. That's why we get so much more tiredness. That's why we get so much more burnt out. That's why we get so much anxiety and stress and even loneliness. So how do we get back in touch with this universe? How do we begin to feel the universe's rhythm? And yes, we all have energy. Energy is, remember Einstein? And everything, every tree, every blade of grass has little vortexes of energy throughout. Energy gives off frequencies. It gives off a rhythm. There's a rhythm into the life. There's a rhythm in the universe. If you don't believe me, try this. Go out into the woods or out in nature, or maybe you have an ocean beside you, and just be still. And close your eyes and start to just see what you listen, what you feel. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I heard the woodpecker, and he had this pattern as he was going down the tree, and it was a rhythm right there. And the other bird calls were all in a rhythm. And then the beautiful flowing of the grass with the snow on top, it just sort of chimed. And the trees, you could hear the rattling of the leaves that were still on the trees. You could hear the rattling go through. And I could even hear how the ice on the pond was starting to stretch and recede, just start to crack as it went. And every once in a while, it was like a little percussion. The little bit of snow fell, and you could hear it plop on the ground. And when you get used to hearing that, the rhythm and the patterns of all the nature around you, the peace is phenomenal, and it stops everything. But then get yourself into doing that over and over, and before you notice, you'll start hearing a bigger, it's almost like music of the universe, a real rhythm that's throughout. And allow yourself to move to it. Allow yourself to feel it. Because you are it and it is you. And you're getting yourself back into sync. Now, what does this do for you? Oh my gosh, it's miraculous. First of all, you'll understand that timelessness. It's like time just stands still. And that calmness and peace. It's the magical place of all meditation. And number two, you will find that the flow will start entering your life. And it's really funny. A funny observation is that when you start to look at other people, you'll see how they're moving in such disjunct movements. You can actually see how they're just not in sync with any kind of rhythm. And it's very abrupt. And the way they speak is abrupt. You'll also find, for your own sake, you will find that you'll want that flow. And you'll begin to notice when you start to offer resistance, because it clinks you out of it, out of the rhythm. But you'll find more and more rhythm in your life. And you'll also start to see yourself more in the present, and you get an aliveness, an alertness, but a relaxing. It's like having, alert, but relaxed at the same time. And then you're actually in the flow of the Tao. And you find that everything, you see everything, you observe everything, you're very focused, but you're in the flow. And there's that little bit of timelessness right there. Your days will flow. You'll never feel like you are hustling through the to-do list anymore. It will be a flow. It's important to get this back because it relaxes you, it brings down your blood pressure, and definitely gets rid of the anxiety. And you're in more control of your day, and you're more in sync with this incredible universe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you do the exercise, and I hope you see the benefits. And please, if you have any comments, oh my gosh, do leave comments. Or if you feel better and it's more private, then go to soulmanifesto.com on the contact page and leave me comments there. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to know what you think. And I definitely want to see how your exercise went for you. And it is a long exercise. It's not just one time, guys. All right. Always stay connected to yourself, that beautiful soul that you are, and to all those around you, and definitely to the universe, source. Namaste, always.